Hi, we're the Hensleys, Elon, North Carolina. On March the 20th, 2012, our lives really got turned upside down. Our house was struck by lightning and it caught fire, and basically we lost pretty much everything. That night I didn't know what to do because the firemen were here, and you just can't believe the devastation that the house suffered. And the next day, the insurance adjuster came out, and he told me, after going through the house and everything, he said, "Mr. Hensley, you realize that you've got to secure the house." And I said, "But why?" I said, "It's burnt out. There's nothing inside." And he said, "A lot of people would come in and rummage through a house, and said if they fall and get hurt, then we're responsible." And while he was telling me this, I'm thinking, at the time, we didn't even have a car key because all of our keys melted. I didn't know what tools I had left that would work. No way to go get lumber, plywood to seal the house or anything like that. And a friend had sent Sasser to come see us. And Rob and Kevin came that day. And we signed up with Sasser. Someone had told me that they were a really good company. They came in, they boarded the house up, they put dryers in because of all the water and everything that had been poured into the house from the fire department. And they basically just helped take over because at that point in time we were in total shock. And you just can't imagine what it is like to lose everything all at once. And one thing that I was really impressed, the two gentlemen from Sasser that helped take the inventory, whenever they brought our clothes out of the house, they didn't just take them out and throw them down on the driveway. They laid everything down. It was like it was a very respectful, they knew the loss that we had suffered, and they handled everything with a lot of respect. Gary Septon, who was from the insurance company that helped take the inventory, said the two guys were great, helping to bring everything out. And it's hard seeing your clothes after everything is written down to be put into a dump truck to be taken to the landfill. Things that we had collected and everything like that, it was just gone. They were just a godsend to us. They helped us through this. We can't say enough good things about them, and they kind of led us through what we needed to do. And we had been in our house for 31 years, and believe me, at 60 years old, we had no ambition of rebuilding the house or anything like that, but we were forced into it. And Kevin and Phil, they kind of led us through. They helped us through the hard times. And they helped all the contractors that they had come out to build the house. It was amazing. They were polite. They cleaned up every day at the end whenever they finished. And it's just, I don't know what we would have done without them. I really don't.
I say when this happened to us, it was really, really bad. But through all the sadness and the heartbreak of it, we gained a new family, and we consider the Sasser Company our family now, just like our real family members. But they came and boarded up the house for us, and we get tickled now when we go by a place that's been burned. We always know if it's a Sasser house or not without looking at the sign, because Sasser always makes sure his boards are straight over his windows, and he won't let it be crooked or anything. And the day after the fire, I was on the carport, and it was such a horrible mess, all the water and debris and everything. And Kevin walked by and he said, "Okay, tell me what's going through." And I said, "This just bothers me to see our things just in a big pile in a mess. It's from where the fire was, and they were trying to pull things out of the attic." it was not 30 minutes, and he had a crew up there and cleaned the entire carport and had it looking just perfect again. And he says, does that make you feel better? I mean, little things like that. It looked horrible. The house looked horrible. And the guys cutting the wood got a vacuum and a big broom and got up all the shavings from the wood off the driveway to make it look better. And that's what this company was. It was perfect. Every worry we ever had, they fixed it. They knew exactly what we were thinking before we thought it a lot. And Roger and his crew that came, and he sent the girls, Michelle and Sarah, and we couldn't ask for anything better. And I know the day they were getting ready to bulldoze the house, here shows up that morning a crew of Sasser guys. It was Roger and Rob and Mr. Phil and Sean, and they said, this is going to be a hard day for you and Mr. Hensley. We're here just for support. And I mean, they stood there and held us while we were getting emotional over them bulldozing our house. It was gone that day, but they made sure that we not only had the manpower and everything, but they physically helped us. They were here for us every single step of the way. And, you know, we didn't have to go back and forth with the insurance company to get the money for them or what. Every time they closed on the telephone, they would tell us goodbye, but say, if you have any questions, you call me right away. Don't you sit there and worry about it. And none of the people that ever came to this house, to our new house, bringing new furniture in, anything like that, they never called us by our first name, Kim or Paula. Everybody from the Sasser Company said, Mr. Hensley, Mrs. Hensley. They showed so much respect. And I don't know where Kevin gets his employees, but they are absolutely the best people in the world that could do a job for you.